Hey there. Today I have a very special training for you, and it's about how to increase your CEO factor. It's about knowing your metrics and building a scalable and profitable venture. So give me a second. I'm really excited to share this with you because, as strange as it might seem, but a lot of entrepreneurs don't actually know how many hours they work, where their time goes, how much money they earn, where it went, and so they can't calculate an ROI on their efforts. They also can't keep track of the health of their business, which is unfortunate. You might have heard this quote that entrepreneurs are willing to work 80-hour weeks in order to avoid working 40 hours a week. And I hope that you haven't fallen prey to this. I know that I have, and I know that it's very popular. People are told that they're producing value and that they're hustling and they're doing a great job if they're working 100-hour weeks, and there's sort of this machismo about it. But it's actually hurting you and it's hurting your business. So what is your CEO factor? Well, your CEO factor is the amount of value you get out of the time that you spend operating your business. For the most part, that's going to include serving your clients and closing sales. Those are the direct value adds. But operating your own business is important, and you need to take into account marketing and other supportive tasks like managing your team and even checking your email. Some of these things are going to dilute your CEO factor. Some of these things are going to boost it. But the good thing is it can be quantified. So we want to figure out what it is for you. But the problem is that it's more difficult to calculate for the entrepreneur. If you have a salaried position, it's pretty easy to calculate the ROI on your efforts, your salary divided by your hours worked. For freelancers, it's easy to assume that it's going to be your hourly rate, but you'd be wrong because you have to take into account marketing and operations. But consultants, people who do online marketing, provide digital services, and leverage products, they usually have no idea what their ROI is, and that's a problem. Say you're trying to replace your 100K annual salary. So you're earning six figures and you want to replace that with your job, your company. If you're honest about the hours you used to put in, something like 50 hours a week, you're effectively earning $40 per hour to bring home six figures. If you want to earn that for yourself, you need to watch where you spend your time, because if you fall prey to this idea that you need to work 100-hour weeks, you're actually earning $20 an hour. Now, don't get me wrong, but that's not very attractive to me. You could probably earn that pretty much anywhere. And I'm going to include in that time any time spent distracted or stressed, because while you say that you're home with your family and you get to enjoy working out of your home office and you love what you do, the question is, are you really there with your family? Are you really enjoying the freedoms of your newfound work? So any time spent distracted, stressed, or even just bored, it's all time spent away not being present and not enjoying the perks of your new job. The ideal situation then is to work 20 to 25-hour weeks. But to do so, you have to get more effective and more efficient. You need to earn $80 to $100 an hour. And this doesn't reflect your hourly rate, because remember, we need to include marketing as well as client fulfillment, operations, communications, etc. As I said, you have to be really effective and efficient. Effective means doing the right things, and efficient means doing them well. And you can't do that if you don't know where your time goes. You also need to have a team. The allure of an online business is you get to work from home by yourself and keep most of the profit. And when you get started, it's not unreasonable that you can keep 80, even 90% of what you earn. But over the long term, you're actually hurting yourself and your business. You're going to stunt your own growth if you keep your profit margins that high. So you actually need to spend more money on operating your business, building your team, so you can protect your time, focus only on your strengths, and perform better, provide better services to your clients. But don't do it in the wrong sequence or you're going to hurt your business. So that's why most entrepreneurs that I work with want to aim for a minimum of $20,000 per month. They need to increase their CEO factor at least 5x to get this ROI, meaning they have to earn over $200 an hour. But that's just a minimum. If you want to build a scaling business, you need to aim for $40K a month or more. If you're an ambitious entrepreneur, then earning low six figures just isn't enough. Now, if you got there, I'm proud of you. It's a difficult thing to get started with, but most businesses can hit six figures if you're serious about building a business. And if you care about impact over revenue, then staying small is simply not an option. You can't serve as many people as you would like. You can't impact as many people as you'd like if you don't grow. And so you need to scale in order to thrive. I want you to imagine what it's like to 5x your ROI. Imagine a life with a high CEO factor where you earn thousands per hour and beyond. Now, I'll tell you what it was like for me. I was able to spend more time on building my skills and developing the systemized CEO framework, and less time in my agency. I could end each day feeling peace of mind knowing I'd done my best and that I had an effective and productive day, ending them early so I could go swimming and biking in the neighborhood. And this is what it looked like for me. I went to Ireland with my partner to visit my dad. I sent my brother on a vacation to Hawaii. You can see the volcanoes here. Spent more time rock climbing and now doing handstands. So I really got to enjoy the freedoms of working from home. What would your life look like? Besides obviously getting more value out of your time, would you actually get to experience the freedoms and joys of being able to work from home, like being present with your family and friends? Would you be able to scale your business without risking burnout? And this is important for most of us because if an entrepreneur burns out, they lose their business. Are you able to start additional ventures, diversify your sources of revenue, and invest more in personal projects? Do you get to do those things that you've always put off? So what would your life look like? And then I have a task for you. I want you to find and eliminate the inefficiencies in your workflow. Remove those $10 to $25 an hour tasks that you otherwise accidentally fill your schedule with. So simply put, I want you to spend less time doing what you hate and spend more time doing what you love. And over time, this is going to give you the ability to hire a talented team, offer better services to your clients, get more customer successes, better testimonials, and ultimately more revenue. So it might seem like I'm saying delegate right now, but that's not necessarily the case because before delegation, what you need to do is optimize your personal productivity. You have to master yourself. Increasing your personal productivity is the best and fastest way to raise your CEO factor and get a higher ROI on your time. And doing so will help you scale your offer, increasing your overall revenue so that you can afford to hire your specialized support. But don't scale a business too fast. If you have a business with flaws in it that are inefficient, that have losses of time and money that you can't control, then if you scale something that's broken, you're going to fail faster. So define your KPIs, know your numbers, study your variables. These are going to be different for every single business, so I can't tell you what they are. And the takeaway is that it's dangerous not to manage your time, money, and outputs. And I want you to ask these questions. Do you know where your time goes and how much you earn? This is the basics of running a business. You need to know it. Which activities are significantly reducing the ROI of your efforts? And you might even notice that these aren't in your zone of genius. They aren't your strengths. So let's eliminate your weaknesses. And then what can you do to increase your personal productivity? Spend a lot of time on this question. This is going to be the most crucial question of all. And over time, you're going to ask yourself, are you ready to hire support? And if not, what will get you there? Because that's what you're going to need to be able to be a CEO and scale. And this is a bonus question. It's going to be a little harder for you to think through because right now you want to keep everything that you earn and you're stunting your own growth. But I want to ask you, are you willing to lower your profit margins in order to thrive? Because that's what it's going to take to build a business that scales, that generates more revenue overall, delivers world-class results, all while you can go on vacation. So think about that because it's really important that you have a vision for your company, not just doing this for the money. I don't have anything for sale here, but if you want to learn more about what we do, then you can go to founderspath.io. And if you want to, you can apply to have a conversation with me and talk about your business. But I'm not pushing that here, and I just want to let you know that I really believe in your business, and I hope that you can increase your CEO factor and brings attention to some of these metrics. Have a good afternoon.